Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with a look at weather worries that we may have across the Arklatex during the next week to 10 days. I discussed our chances for strong storms tomorrow in my previous article earlier today. Now let's discuss what's on the way starting Saturday night. As we take a look at the latest outlook from the Storm Prediction Center, really hasn't changed much since yesterday. It does look like if we have any severe weather issues either tomorrow or Saturday night, it will be with damaging wind, and those risks probably going to be highest across the northern part of the Arklatex. Let's take a look at Robin's Toyota Futurecast here as we take you through your Saturday and Saturday evening. And you can see most of Saturday is looking dry. Might see a little bit of rain over the northern sections of the area during the morning. Otherwise, partly cloudy across the vast majority of the Arklatex. Notice late Saturday evening, another complex of storms that develops in Oklahoma will slide its way across the northern sections of the Arklatex here Saturday evening. We could see that activity try to expand somewhat to the south, although the high-res models kind of indicating the main emphasis and location of the thunderstorms will remain over the northern quarter of the area, with damaging winds again being the main concern. Here's a look at wind gusts Saturday evening from Futurecast, and anywhere you see red, that's at least 40 miles per hour, so we could have some gusts of 40 to over 60 miles per hour over the northern sections of the area if Futurecast is correct. As far as my level of concern, again, I would put for most of us for Friday at 2, as we're going to stay dry. Northern part of the area maybe 3 for tomorrow afternoon, and then Saturday night, looks like those storms could be a little bit stronger, so I put my level of concern at 4 out of 10. And then next week we'll see each and every day a possibility for scattered thunderstorms. Right now it looks like any severe weather risk will be somewhat isolated in nature, with wind continuing to be the main concern. So next week, based on the current information, put the level of concern at 3 out of 10. So that being said, as we take you through the next week, you can see the cluster of thunderstorms. This model showing the same thing as we go into late Saturday evening. Notice the ridge retreating to the west, and we'll see the waves of showers and thunderstorms pretty much each and every day next week. And if you add all this rain up, it looks like a decent amount still expected. The blend of models has been extremely consistent here during this week in giving us the same numbers for the next 10 days. And you can still see it looks like 2 to upwards of 3.5 inches of rain possible across pretty much all of the Arklatex here as we move through the next 10 days, with again a pretty good round of rain over the northern sections of the area as we move into Saturday evening. So looking at the details in your 10-day forecast, you can see that we are going to be looking at temperatures that will be cooling off after we start the period, at least in Shreveport in the middle 90s. That rain will cool us off. Highs most days next week will be in the mid to upper 80s. We'll warm back up into the low to middle 90s by the end of next weekend. Overnight lows probably will remain in the low to middle 70s.